If you're like me, you've accumulated a lot of tactical gear over your time in Airsoft, and honestly, it's taken up a ton of space in my garage, and I don't know what to do with it. So I had the idea, let's take all of those bits and pieces and try to make something actually useful out of it. What's up, BB Warriors? My name is Lane, and today we're going to be building out a chest rig. I was going through a lot of my spare stuff, and sadly I don't have any just empty plate carriers lying around. I wish I had that problem, admittedly. So I've got my little bin of stuff off screen here, and let's see what I can dig in and find. All of this is going to be in Coyote, because previous Lane was smart and actually organized stuff by color. So I see some straps and a chest rig in here. So we're going to be building off of this little micro rig. This is from Engage Tactical out of Ohio. They're a custom gear manufacturer. I forgot what they call this, but I had this made, God, probably the better part of 5 years ago. I wanted a micro rig because I wasn't happy with my Spiritus Mark III because you couldn't expand it. I had him make me a little one with some molly on here, and if you're thinking about it, this is kind of like a Mark V before the Mark V came out. So Spiritus, you'll be hearing from our lawyers. But I think that this is a good base for a chest rig. And you know, we're just gonna keep throwing parts on here and see if we can make something useful. I hope I have a set of straps in here, or else that would be kind of awkward. Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna make do with is a ITW fast mag. These are old, don't get me wrong. Why did I buy this? Oh, I bought this for Task Force Keg. That is the infantry kit that I do. And I was like, man, like I just want something old school cool on there, like something that you would see in the PX and be like, I'll spend $30 on that, even though it doesn't really have any value. That's the ITW Fast Mag. The issue with these things is the front flap on an IOTV doesn't have a ton of Velcro like most modern plate carriers. So when I go to take a mag out of this, it would rip the entire panel up. So this is kind of that old school, kind of useless cool that we're gonna throw onto this little micro rig. But what else is gonna end up on the front? Okay, I mean, in our little pile of parts, can't believe I just did that. We have a double frag from probably Eagle or LBT. I honestly can't tell the difference, but these are 4 columns wide. This is 2 columns wide. So we've got most of our chest rig right there. So let's put it together and see where we're at. Okay, so now we have a little bit of a base, and I feel like this is gonna end up being more of like an indoor or like a range day sort of thing where it's just the bare minimums. The thing that I really need in this pile of stuff now is some sort of harness or like a backpack to hook this into. We have the back strap, what it looks like. So this might have to turn into like a purse or something if I can't find the rest. All right, now I'm specifically hunting for that because we're out of space on here. So now I just have to find a harness. And oh, okay, found one. This is a Mayflower Research and Consulting one, which I really, really like. I've had this thing for years if you've been watching the channel. Unfortunately, I've kind of gotten away from doing a lot of Swift Clip stuff, so this has kind of gone into the parts bin. But now we have a complete chest rig. And let's get this all set up and actually put it on. Hopefully the strap is adjusted well for me. Ooh, that's tight. That's tight. Okay, so that's not happening, but let's take a look at this. You know, this is plenty fine for a small day. Let's actually get some mags in it real quick. So we got some mags, and again, this is just, you know, I would run this at a small little open play, something where I don't need to bring a pistol, obviously, because there's nothing on here. But this is just kind of the essentials. And the other cool thing about this is because this N-Gage thing was designed as a placard, there's a bunch of Velcro on the back, we could put it with something bigger to make it a lot more useful, like this from Spiritus Systems. Now this is their Thing 2 with a couple of different pouches on it. I have ran the Thing 2 pretty much exclusively like this forever, so the pouches are just permanently mounted on there in my opinion. I have a HSGI Magnet dump pouch. I have a TYR 5x5, I think they call these, and then the Spiritus Systems sack hanging off of the bottom. This was featured in the like milsim chest rig video that I did earlier this year that'll have a card in the upper right hand corner. But let's put the chest rig on here and actually see what it's like. I think this harness is more adjusted for a bigger carrier like this, or a bigger chest rig rather. So hooked into the Spirit of Systems thing too, this creates a much more scalable system that I could use at a longer game, because now I have the option to carry some more stuff. I have the GP down here, the dump pouch as well. The only thing the setup isn't really made to do right now is water. That's the main thing that I wouldn't be able to carry on here. But because it is Swift Clip, you know, I could throw like a flat pack or an AVS 1000 on here. But overall, again, I think that this is, for being completely spare parts, we did pretty decently here. The dump pouch just kind of unrolls, and you know, I've put water bottles in here before when it really comes down to it. But for just a bunch of stuff that I had laying around in the basement, I think this is pretty good, guys. So, you know, I thought that this was a good exercise. You know, obviously there are better things out there that we could do. There are better ways to set up chest rigs, but I think it's interesting to take what you already have, kind of, you know, see what you can do with it and make something that works. Before we go, I want to say a big thank you to our channel members who made today's video possible. It's because of them that I'm able to continue to get new gear to test out, to make crazy setups like this, and ultimately without them, the channel wouldn't be possible. If you want to become a channel member and get great perks like getting a guaranteed spot in the Rose My Kit videos, being able to watch all of the videos early, and exclusive access on our Discord server, there's information down in the description below. But I thought this was a really fun video to do, and I want to know what you think of this chest rig. Do you like this setup? Do you want to see me do more of these videos? Like I said, I organize everything by color, so we still got Ranger Green, Multicam. There's a lot more gear in my basement that I wish wasn't there, and I wish I was being more productive with. So if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to let me know. But my name is Lane, and I'll see all of you next time.